Yo, what's going on everyone? Guiding Light here, and in this video, I'm going to be taking on Death Stranding 2, and one of the very first missions has you guys going and delivering some cargo to a new base. So along the way, there's going to be some tough things you have to get done. It says recover all chiral density gauges stolen by the bandits. So that's the mission we're going to be working on. Now, I'll be making a bunch of guides for this game. If you did not realize, it actually came out in early release this morning or yesterday. So I have gotten through a few of the first chapters, and I want to make some walkthroughs and guides for some of the most challenging missions in the game. So along this route here, this is the way I'm going to be taking, and there are a few challenges along the way. Also, some things that were a little bit confusing, so I want to walk you through how to get this one complete. So you'll notice that they'll have you guys going up this hill to try and establish a watchtower at this new location. It also says to recover density stolen by the bandits. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over there. I'm going to skip past most of the walking phases. Luckily, I was able to have a truck with me for this mission. Now, during this mission, there are a few enemies along the way, which will short circuit your suit. But if you're in the truck, you don't really have to worry too much about this part. I was silly and forgot to bring in my weapons for whatever reason, just forgot to completely load them into my backpack. So I ended up having to run past these enemies instead of taking them out. So continue along this path. There's going to be a bunch of enemies and things, but if you have the truck, you really won't struggle too much to get there. Now, what you'll have to do is come to this objective point. You're going to get at the top of this tower, and then what it will say is that you need to build a watchtower in the specified location. So you'll see this item here, the PCC level 1. You may have already spawned in with one at the start of the mission, but this is what you will need in order to build the watchtower. So you will need to go and get that PCC 1 item. If you guys did not bring one in with you at the start of the mission, luckily there is one waiting for you basically right next to the quest objective. So if you need one, you can come back up here and grab this PCC unit. Now, once you guys have this item, whether or not you picked it up off the ground or you just spawned in with it at the start of the mission, you'll want to go to the specified location. You want to then equip the PCC in your inventory. This is the part that got extremely confusing. And then you want to select the PCC. Now, once you do this, there's a bunch of different structures you can make. But for this one, what you want to do is make the watchtower item. Once you have selected this, you can throw this out on the ground and it will build the watchtower. So this is a little confusing. The first time I did this, I did not have any idea. I was going through all the different controls trying to figure this out. So I wanted to make a guide showing you exactly how to get this one done, as there will be multiple times in the game where you most likely have to do this. Now, this is just my first guide for Death Stranding. I'll be making a ton more along the way, as there are some confusing steps, but either way, I've been having a great time playing this game. So if you guys want to check out any more gameplay, I'll be doing live streams and guides along the way. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one.